Hello friends, welcome to Suresh Aggarwal's Mathematics Shortcuts. Another very important topic for all the quantitative aptitude exams, and this is the problem of comparative selling price problems. Selling price can be different in different situations. Like if I want 3% profit, I will have to put a different selling price. If I want 13% profit, selling price has to be more. So comparative selling price, you will see how important the questions are, and once you read the statement you will know that these type of questions are asked so frequently in even school level and then placement level also. This topic which we are taking up here is a part of the chapter 2 of our the complete book of quantitative aptitude and volume 2, and this chapter is entitled shortest tricks for profit and loss. This is a topic which everybody wants to simplify and get used to these tricks so that they don't have to spend too much of time using all those formulas and the calculations. So I'll show you how the trick works. Before that, let me tell you that all these tricks are available in the ebook form also. And if you are willing to invest a little bit on your education, this ebook of short tricks, you can get hold of a copy of this. And how do you get it? You can send me a message on WhatsApp. This is the WhatsApp number 9896369963. All these details which I have written here, they are contained in the description of this video as well. So friends, before getting into the concept used in the trick, I must show you a type of problem which I am going to take up first. Look at this. There is a chair which is sold for rupees 3600 and it gives a loss of 12%. So when it is sold for 3600, this is the initial selling price, it is giving a loss. Now we need to find the profit or loss percent if the selling price is changed from 3600 to 4000. Now it might still give a loss, so we don't know whether it is loss or profit. So what are we going to do here, and what is the easiest way of doing it? This is more like traditional, but yeah, skipping some steps will definitely help in saving time. So I'll tell you what to do. Let's move on to the concept slide again. So first of all, I must know what is the cost price of the item, because I am only given the first selling price. It was sold at some price. So first selling price is given in the question and it incurred a profit. So 100 plus whatever profit percent was incurred. So that is to be done, and this will give us the cost price of the item. So before finding the last thing, that is profit percent or loss percent, we have to first find the cost price so that we should know what is it that was incurred finally, profit or loss. Now having found out the cost price, we should know whether cost price and selling price, you have to compare these two. So if cost price is greater, then that means there is loss, and if cost price is less than the selling price, that is selling price is greater, that means there is profit. And ultimately we have to find the percentage profit or percentage loss. So if we have to find the loss percent, we will do how much is the loss divided by what was the cost price times 100. That will give you the loss percent. And similarly, if it is profit percent, then this loss is replaced by profit, but it has to be calculated on the cost price only. So this is the simple concept used in the trick, and but when you solve the questions, you are more likely to gain confidence. So let's apply it in the first question here. So you can see the first selling price is 3600. So when I have to find the cost price, I will take 3600 and divide it by, now since I have a loss of 12%, see, always remember the rule, loss is always subtracted from 100 and profit is always added to 100. So if it is a loss of 12%, I have to do 100 minus 12 in the denominator. Now this will give me 88 here, and for finding the cost price, you will do, this is 3600 upon 88, and obviously you have to do times 100 to get the cost price here. So just multiply that by 100, you will get the cost price of the item, and this comes out to be 4090.90. So I will consider it as, say, rounded to 4090 approx. So I am taking it as an approximate answer. Okay, you can find whether you need the approximate answer or the rounded off answer. Now if you watch carefully, the final selling price here is 4000. So this cost price 4090 is greater than the final selling price 4000, and that means again there is loss. And how much of loss? Take the difference. There is 90 rupees loss. And so to calculate the loss percent, you need to take the loss, that is 90, and divide it by the cost price which you just now found out, 4090, and multiply that by 100. You will get the final loss percent. I have solved it already for you. So this is 2.2%. So see what happened in the question. It was sold at 3600 and incurred a loss of 12%. Now when the selling price was increased, the loss decreased. So 12% became 2.2% loss. Likewise, you can apply it to solve some other questions. Here you can see this is the first selling price. So the cost price will be first selling price, and it incurred a profit of 8%. So I told you profit is always added to 100. So this is 108, and multiply that by 100. You will get the cost price of the item. I have already solved it for you here. This is all fours, 4, 4, 4, 4. So this is the approximate answer which I am writing here. But if you want to find this in decimals, well and good, that can be done. Now compare this cost price with the selling price here. Now you can see 5040 and 4444. 4444 is less than 5040. That means the selling price is greater, and therefore there is profit. And how much of profit? Just take the difference between 5040 and 4444. That will give you 596 rupees profit. To find the profit percent, take the profit 596 divided by the cost price 4444 and multiply the result by 100. You will get the final profit percent, and this comes out to be 13.41% profit. Now you can see we are consuming less time and we are becoming more efficient. So as you solve more problems, your timing obviously will improve. Let's say another one. So there is an appliance which is sold for this. So the cost price will be 8400 upon profit of 14. So 114 times 100. Now this will give you the cost price of the item, and this comes out to be 7368. 7368. Now compare 7368 and the next selling price sold for 8820. So 8820. This is SP. So SP is greater, and therefore there is a profit. And take the difference like this, you will know how much of profit is there. This comes out to be 1452. 1452. And once you know the profit percent is the profit 1452 divided by the cost price 7368 and multiply that by 100. You will get your answer for the question. So already calculated for you. This is approximately 19.8%. 19.8% profit. Likewise, you have another one here. This is the first selling price, that is 2100. Loss of 15 means 100 minus 15, 85, and times 100. So the cost price in this case comes out to be, this is approximately 2470. And now compare this with this. See, cost price is greater, and therefore there is a loss of 2470 minus 2400, that is rupees 70, and loss percent will be 70 upon the cost price 2470 multiplied by 100, which gives you 7000 upon 2470, that is approximately 2.8% loss. So slowly the concept becomes so clear, when we start solving a lot of questions based on the single concept. And this is not a difficult one. This is like little bit of calculations involved. Obviously, you need to be very good in your basic calculations of percentages and then adding, subtracting, multiplying, dividing, the basic operations. So friends, I hope you have understood how this trick works. Not exactly a trick, but yes, method works, and profit and loss will not be a scary thing for you anymore. So share this video link with all your friends on your various social media platforms, and don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel Suresh Aggarwal's Mathematics Shortcuts. Click the bell shaped icon if you want to get all the notifications on your mobile itself. Solve 10-12 previous year questions and let me know in the comments below, is the trick working for you? All the best.